Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Imprint, the second studio record by the metal band Vision of Disorder. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. It all starts in the year 2007 or 8 when I found a compilation called Roadrunner United. It had various musicians writing songs for the label Roadrunner. There was a song there called Army of the Sun, which was written by Rob Flynn of Machine Head, and it featured Tim on the vocals, who is the vocalist of Vision of Disorder and Blood Simple. That song basically made me want to check out everything that Tim was involved with, and that's why I'm still listening to both of these bands, and I truly enjoy their music. Imprint is the final record released by Roadrunner because while the album was a success, it wasn't as successful as the label wanted it to be, so they wouldn't promote the band or the live shows, and Vision of Disorder basically left them, which I think was a good decision. The production on the album is tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness war, no clipping, it has a live feeling to it, like the band is playing next to you. I truly enjoy it. It sounds kinda chaotic in some parts. I wish some of the vocals were mixed better, but besides that, it's a great production. Message is diverse. The songs are mostly about personal struggles, society, revenge, failed relationships, stuff like that. Structure of the songs is basic, but it's actually quite interesting, because typically we have a standard intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro structure. Here they structure the song slightly different. It still has intro, verse, chorus, and bridge, but then we get another verse, another chorus, and another bridge actually, and outro. Sometimes it's slightly different, but they do follow that structure, you know. And music on this record is metalcore, heavy metal, and I don't know why, but I feel like this album was very influenced by Life is Peachy by Korn. You can feel it in the atmosphere and the guitar riffs. Some of the vocals also have that vibe, so I must say that there is a slight nu metal influence on this record. I don't know why nobody talks about it. The record starts with the song What You Are, and the first thing you're going to notice here is the drumming. It's there for the entire record. I love it. The drummer can play everything. He can play it fast, slow, he can groove, he can blast beat. His double bass work is amazing. He has energy and intensity to his playing, and I truly love his performance on this record. Next is the bass. It's audible, it mostly follows the guitars, but sometimes the bassist, Mike, he's doing his own stuff, and I truly enjoy it. It enriches the sound of the band. Next we have the guitars. One of the guitarists is also called Mike, and the other was like Matt or something like that. Anyways, their playing is cherry on top when it comes to this record. Their riffs are so much interesting, especially in the breakdowns, like you can feel that old school hardcore feeling to the riffs, but also some more chromatic and dissonant nu metallish riffs here and there. They truly showcase their whole sound on this record. Finally we have the vocals by Tim, and he's one of my all-time favorite vocalists. I truly enjoy his screaming, the emotions he conveys with it. It's just so pure and powerful. He's also singing on this record, and I must say that his singing is not that great, like it doesn't fit the instrumental work or the time it's supposed to be sang in. But it doesn't mean that every line he sings is wrong or not in time. I just want to tell you that some of it is just not right. I think that on the next records he expanded his vocal range, and his singing sounds way better than here. This song, What You Are, is a banger. I love the instrumental work so much. It's so fast, straight to the point, it stays in your head. But the chorus, which is sang, it's not for me, you know. That singing doesn't fit the music that much. I wish it was in time. Everything else, the screaming, the emotions, the passion, you can all hear it here. This song is a classic. I just wish the singing was better. 9 out of 10, 12 steps to nothing. Now this song has slightly different guitar riffs. They truly remind me of that Korn Life is Pitchy sound. Love those dissonant chords. It's so fun to listen to this one because it's full of energy. It's much more faster, I think, than the previous song, and it's heavier overall. The vocals, yet again, good. Some of it, not for me, but most of them are great. 9 out of 10, Landslide. Now this is my favorite song on this record. It's so angry and heavy, full of emotions. I love the clean singing here. It's actually so beautiful. The screaming is on point. Every guitar riff, the drumming, the bass, it all fits. This song is a masterpiece. 10 out of 10. By the River features Phil, the vocalist of Pantera, and Supergiant Ritual, and Scorn, and 12 other bands he's in. And I must say that this is one of the highlights of this record. It's my second favorite song here. I truly enjoy how both vocalists basically complement each other. Like, Phil has that very angry scream, and he also whispers in the verses, I think. It's like, pop, 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 pop. It's hard to understand what he's saying there, because the lyrics like don't acknowledge that stuff. But I love the mix of the vocals here, and especially that breakdown that happens at the first minute and 20 seconds. That is so fucking good. Like, it's the best part of this album basically. That breakdown just comes out of nowhere and it's so memorable. The guitar riffs are so amazing. I love this entire song. Yet again, it has a slight nu metal atmosphere with those dissonant chords and shit, but I just love everything about it. 10 out of 10, Imprint. Now this song isn't as good as the previous two ones, but it still retains the aggression, the atmosphere, the nu metallic riffs and more punkish also vibes. I truly enjoyed the vocals, but some of the singing, yet again, it ruins the song for me, but everything else is on point. 9 out of 10, Colorblind. Now this is my second least favorite song on this record, because it's kinda too long for me. Like, I do enjoy the instrumental work, I still think it's goddamn amazing, but some of the vocals, the clean singing, not for me. Yeah, this song is still great and I will never skip it, but I acknowledge its flaws, because they are here and we cannot remove them. But the song is still a banger nonetheless. 8 out of 10, Rebirth of Tragedy. Now this one has a slightly different atmosphere to it. It has groovy guitar riffs. It reminds me of Pantera and, like, I don't know, maybe even Nothing Face. You know those nu metal guys? Great band, go check them out. I do enjoy the vocals here. Some of the singing is nice and some of it is not, but I feel like this song is way better than the previous one. It retains that energy and speed and intensity, and it brings something different to the table from the previous songs. 9 out of 10, Locust of the Dead Earth. Now this one, I do enjoy it a lot. It has a great vocal performance, but it's a little bit repetitive for my taste, and it's just so fast and heavy. It's not my favorite song here, but I do love it. 8 out of 10. Up and You is my third favorite song on this record. I just love the intensity, the angers in Tim's voice, the singing, the script, just everything is so on point. It's just so fucking angry all the time in this song. In the middle, at the end, every segment of this track is beautiful. 10 out of 10. Clone is my least favorite song from this record. I even listened to the demo version from 1997 to see if it's better, but it's sadly not. This song is just good. Like, it has its flaws, you know, the vocals and some of the guitar riffs are not that interesting, but I still think it's a good song. It's not bad, I will never skip it, but I feel that it's the weakest one here. 7 out of 10. And the final song on the standard edition, Jada Bloom, or however you pronounce that one. I love the clean singing here and the overall atmosphere. This song has a slight emo pop punk vibes to my ears, I don't know why, but I truly enjoy it. I kinda wish it was slightly shorter, some parts could have been removed, 9 out of 10, and the Japanese edition has a cover of Bad Brains, Soulcraft, and I must say that this one is a surprise, because it's just not as good as the original. While I enjoy the instrumental here, the vocals are just so cringy in some parts, you know, the singing. What the hell is wrong with you, Tim? What are you doing with that cringe singing? You're sounding like In This Moment vocalist. Please stop it. It's bad. It's very bad. So yeah, this is just a decent cover because I do enjoy the screaming, but the singing was just atrocious. Like, he didn't prepare for it. Maybe this cover is a joke, or maybe it was like, I don't know, they were just rehearsing some songs and someone started playing this. I have no idea. It's nowhere near the original song, but you know, it's a good bonus track. Like, it's better to get something than nothing. It's just decent. 6 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's an excellent record. I enjoyed from beginning to the end. It doesn't have any weak songs. The highlights here are Landslide, By the River, What You Are, Rebirth of Tragedy, Up in You, Jada Bloom. Check those songs out. They're just so fantastic and fun to listen to. I have nothing to criticize here except some of the clean vocals which just don't fit the time of the song. I don't know why, but everything else was on point. The energy, the passion behind everything, the speed. This is not a boring album. You can listen to it every day and you will always find something new in it. I truly enjoy this one. It's a classic and nobody talks about it. I don't know why, so that was my main reason to make this review, because I feel like this band Vision of Disorder is not that appreciated those days, but it should be. They don't have any weak album, and this one is a banger. Celebrate the anniversary by spinning this record today. It deserves your love and attention. That's all from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, and I will see you in my other videos. Bye!